My name is Kiyati. I'm the head of the firm of Joshi Advocates. Thank you very much for joining me. This video has been much anticipated and I thank you for your patience. This video is going to be on how to get leave to remain for a parent of a British child or a child who has indefinite leave to remain, or the child has been resident in the UK for 7 years. So let's begin. A is a relationship that we have to support with documentary evidence that yes, the applicant parent is related to the child who's British or has 7 years in the UK. And this will be with a birth certificate in its original form, with the applicant's name written in either the mother or the father section, or a DNA test. Make sure the DNA test is from a certified or recognized Home Office provider. I will put the link in the description below. So that's one. Now remember, it isn't sufficient to say that I'm a parent of a British or a child who's 7 years in the UK. It's a two-part question. The first is the relationship, and the second is it unreasonable to expect the child to leave the UK? So even if you are a parent of a British child or a child who's lived in the UK for 7 years, it isn't straightforward, oh, here's your leave to remain. The Home Office has to assess the application in respect of the second question, whether it is unreasonable to expect the child to live in the UK. And this is where it's up to you, the applicant, to provide the Home Office with all the documentary evidence to support that, yes, it is unreasonable to expect the child to leave the UK. And it isn't to simply say because the child is British or because the child has lived in the UK for 7 years. The applicant would have to provide more evidence of why it is unreasonable to expect the child to leave the UK. So, documentary evidence could be in the form of school reports, how long the child has been in the school, what the child's school progress or academic progress is like, and or GP letters, what other family members are in the UK. Does the child have other siblings in the UK? Are they also required to leave? Can all what other family members? So get letters of support for the application with a copy of their ID to support that, oh, here is the child's elder sibling who's been in the UK for 15 years and is also British. The child can't be expected to sort of sever its sibling ties just so the parent goes back and lives in the country where the Home Office is saying that they should go. Also, what are the child's ties to the country where the Home Office is saying that they need to go to? Does the child speak the language? Does the child have any relatives there? How long has a child how many times the child has visited that country, and so on. We would also want any reports in terms of physical or medical difficulties, such as a GP report or NHS or social worker reports to confirm what would the child suffer from if the child is required to leave the UK. Now, also we want to show the child's ties to the country, and that would come from maybe educational reports. We have the school reports. If you can, get letters from the school, a teacher to say, the child is doing very well, or is ambitious, has integrated with its schoolmates, and so on. So if you can get as much documents as possible to support that it will be unreasonable to expect the child to leave the UK. It isn't simply sufficient to say because the child has lived in the UK for 7 years, it's unreasonable. No, that's not enough. It isn't sufficient to say, oh, the child is British, therefore the child cannot go in another country to live. No. Try to do your best to support the application with documentary evidence that yes, it would be unreasonable to expect the child to leave the UK. Yeah, and my details again are as below. Feel free to contact me, and I'll see you very soon. Thank you so much for joining. Take care.